It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from Burger King, Buffalo Wild Wings, KFC, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a burger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
The Eagles are bringing in another former Georgia Bulldog and New York Giant. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your Philadelphia Eagles right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm yours, Phil Stiefel, and you can find me every morning hosting Trending in the AM on the STT Sports Network. Today's Tuesday's episode. There's a link down below. Click it, tune in, and have your opinions on the Eagles and everything in Philadelphia sports heard and matter. And also click the subscribe as I try to get to 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Guys, the Eagles made another roster move, adding another free agent on Monday afternoon, signing former Georgia Bulldog, former New York Giant. Now, bear with me. I'm going to try to say his name. Azeez Ojulari. I think I pronounced that right. Ojulari. Defensive end, edge rusher, 24-year-old, former second-round pick of the New York Giants in the 2021 draft. 22 sacks in 46 games, a 1-year, $4 million deal. The details of the contract, the guarantees have not been listed, but now the Eagles add another defensive end edge rusher. And let's just be honest, first and foremost, adding Ojulari and Uche in the last couple days for $5 million on 1 year combined compared to what Josh Sweat signed with the Arizona Cardinals, 4 years, $74 million. Massive difference. And you're going to get approximately equal value in those plays. Another young upstart guy, another young guy with lots of upside to him. His biggest issue hasn't been his production. It's been staying healthy, having only played a full season in his rookie year back in 2021, only playing 11 games in 23 and 24. And in 2022, he only played 7 games. But he's got 22 sacks, 6 last year in those 11 games with the New York Giants. A guy that, if healthy and part of a rotation here in Philadelphia, should help him stay healthy, where he was playing close to 60% of snaps when healthy with the Giants, should help him and should make him even a better player. So it's a huge addition. The Eagles now have Uche and Ujulari, added to Jalix Hunt and Nolan Smith, who are also coming off of great seasons last year. The Eagles' edge and defensive end position seems to be solidified. Might mean that we might be finding eventually a way to move on from Bryce Huff here in the coming days, coming weeks or whatnot. Very happy with the way Howie Roseman's handling that position and handling the depth at that position. Some other NFL news and contracts that I want to discuss really quickly, especially in consideration of how Howie Roseman is having a better offseason than you realize. Last offseason, Howie Roseman locked up A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith with contract extensions. Combined, the two of them are making $57 million per year on average salaries there. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, wide receivers of the Cincinnati Bengals, who wanted and needed contract extensions last year, did not get them, got their contract extensions on Sunday night. Jamar Chase has become the highest paid non-quarterback player in the NFL, signed a 4-year, $161 million deal, $112 guaranteed, paying him over $40 million a year. And T. Higgins signed a 4-year, $115 million deal with the first 2 years fully guaranteed. Look, they're great wide receivers, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Are they $12 million per year better than A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith? No. I would say A.J. and Devontae are still a better duo than Jamar and T. Higgins. And the difference between what Howie Roseman and GMs around the NFL does, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Joe Burrow, their 3 big contracts, are going to account for over 40% of the Cincinnati Bengals salary cap. So while Joe Burrow people claim he doesn't have weapons, he obviously has weapons. He's got the highest paid duo in the NFL. They're not able to build a proper roster around him, whereas the Eagles are able to do that because of the way Howie Roseman beats the curve when it comes to signing these players. And he's going to beat the curve. Now Jamar Chase, being the highest paid player at $40.25 million. You also got Myles Garrett at 40, Max Crosby 35.5, Justin Jefferson 35. He's able to have the money to pay Jalen Carter next offseason, who is going to become the highest paid defensive tackle and maybe NFL player outside of quarterbacks next offseason. And he will set the next market for the next group of guys by paying him next offseason, Jalen Carter, versus waiting till the contract is up and he is a free agent or a restricted free agent. That's the key. Howie Roseman knows he's got guys to pay, and he gets them signed early before the market is set, and he has to overpay these guys. Another market was set on Monday morning when Derek Stingley Jr., cornerback of the Texans, signed a 3-year, $90 million contract, 89 guaranteed. It's really weird where they didn't guarantee $1 million of his contract. It's kind of weird, making him the highest paid cornerback in the NFL. And I'm sure Howie sees that and already realizes Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are going to be his next A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, the tandem that he's got assigned to big money. And I'm sure he won't wait till the 5th year. He'll get it locked up in 2 more off seasons when that time comes, as long as their career continues on the same trajectory. But Derek Stingley Jr., huge contract. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, big contracts. Howie Roseman, meanwhile, is out there building a roster on young, upstart, prove-it guys, along with all his superstars that he's drafted over the last couple of years. So Howie Roseman may be onto something that the rest of the NFL, for some reason, has not been able to figure out. Anyway, guys, again, this is the Eagles Checkdown right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. Please tune in, trending in the AM, 8 a.m. today, live, taking all your opinions on this signing and all the things going on in the NFL. Sixers, Phillies, opening day coming around the corner. Please click the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate everyone. Have a great Tuesday. Go Birds, and bubbles up.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Uh-oh, the last cookie.
You can get a new box of cookies in as fast as an hour with Walmart Express Delivery.
Are you my guilty self-conscience?
No, I'm the voice offering you promo code EXPRESS for free delivery on your first order.
Hey, who ate my cookies?
You mean, these cookies?
Order now. Welcome to your Walmart. Promotion valid for first express delivery order. $50 minimum subject to availability. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate pina colada and Thai-iced coffee-flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is?
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.